just woke up from a nap, an indescribable, I didn't even say that word right. This is a bad omen. Today, I wanted to do a video talking about some differences between America and Japan. Most specifically the houses, but also some things related to just like the outside. Common store etiquette, street etiquette, stuff like that. So yeah, just some things that are either super interesting or affect me enough where I'm like, that's a thing. The most obvious thing. American houses are much, much bigger. Basically everything in America is much, much bigger. I think I've learned the most here to not take my privacy and space for granted, because I have not been alone in a long time, like truly alone. Whereas in America, I should just get in the car and go and be alone, especially in the Midwest. Ugh, a treat. Yeah, American houses are usually twice the size of Japanese homes. They also have kind of rooms that are designated for their own thing. You do your relaxing in the living room, you do your eating in the dining room, stuff like that. But here, rooms are multifunctional. So, one thing can turn to another. You just close the sliding door and use your imagination. American homes are built for efficiency. When it comes to heating and cooling, our homes are very insulated. A lot of that pink fluffy stuff in the walls, central air, double paned windows, heating, central heating. Everything is supposed to be contained inside. Whereas with Japanese homes, in the summer it gets very, very hot. I mean, it's November 3rd and it was hot today. This country is just hot and humid, and when things get humid, things like mold and get gross and stinky. So Japanese houses are built very thin. It's almost like a dorm room. Like, you can hear everyone. No matter if I'm all the way in my bedroom and people are talking in the kitchen, like, you can hear people. And the windows are really thin and they're meant to be opened most of the time. They don't have central heating or cooling here. What they use is an air conditioner. Usually there's one in each room, so then you'll close the windows, but it will not cool an entire house. And there's no heating. Usually you'll just use like a space heater, like a gas-powered space heater. Like, lots of Japanese houses have like little gas nozzles in the floor that you like open and twist a little gas heater into it. But you don't leave those running all the time because that would be expensive. So if you're hot, you open the window. If it's hot outside, you're shit out of luck. Yeah, Japanese homes are just meant to be like aerated 24/7 also. This tag doesn't look good. Another fun thing is the bathrooms. I think the bathrooms are the most different. Where in America, it's usually like, you know, a tub or a stand-up shower, sink, toilet, bathtub, like it's all in one area. And usually the laundry machine and stuff is not in that area. That's the bathroom. But here, it's usually, the bathroom is one room that's like kind of like locker room-esque, where like the floor is tiled, it has drains, and you take a shower sitting down on a little stool with like a hose thing, and you rinse yourself off, and then you get into this giant bathtub that you usually share all the same bath water. So, and the bathtubs are usually heated too. Usually there's like a cover on it to keep it even warmer, and you just soak for a couple of minutes. It's usually like 42 degrees Celsius. I don't remember what that is Fahrenheit. But yeah, sharing bath water. That's why you rinse off before. Otherwise you're swimming in someone else's gunk. So the toilet is also just in a, like, it's in a separate room. I almost like, that hurt. I don't know what I did, it just like snapped my neck really hard. The toilet is in its separate room, usually pretty far from the bathroom. I don't want to go into hand washing culture here because I think it will be too much of a culture shock for people who are not living here. People don't wash their hands with soap. Sorry, it's just true. I do. A lot of public places don't have soap. And if you watch a lot of people get out of the bathroom and use the sink, they will just put their hands in the water and leave. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I almost forgot to talk about bidets. Every toilet has bidets here. Some toilets are squatting toilets. You've seen it a couple times in my vlogs. You take your pants all the way off and squat, and you hold a metal pipe and you pee. And you better hope that it's the right aim. Okay, house stuff aside. Actually, no, I have one more thing to say about houses. Who lives in the house? Many generations usually live in the same house. So you'll have the grandparents, the parents, and the children of the parents. Like, you can have up to 3 generations of one family living in one house, and that house does not get any bigger. You just share more. Okay, now house stuff aside, some more just random tidbits. At a store, convenience store, grocery store, you do not hand money to each other. There's always like a little tray that you put the money in, and it seems redundant. It really does. I don't understand why. I'll Google it, and if it's a good enough reason, I'll put it on the screen. That was embarrassing the first time when I had to figure that out, because I was like trying to hold a bill up to someone. This was at the airport when I first dropped in Japan, and they were like, and I was like, give me a little fucking slack, please, it's the airport. This could totally be an American thing. Now, if it is, that's news to me. It's it's weird if you don't give someone exact change, like at the store. Like, if your total is 562 yen, you are giving them 562 yen. Like, they heavily utilize coinage here. The other thing, once again, I'm from Ohio, so we don't have trains. I'm sure, like, there are trains, but we don't use them. They're crazy, they're crazy. The train station is crazy. People push you, people shove you, people do not say sorry. Whatever people were like, oh my god, Japanese people are so kind and no, they will kill you if it means getting to their meeting on time. I've been run over at the station multiple times. But then once you get on the train, silence. No food, no drinks, no talking, no phone alarms, like, and if you are, no coughing. If you cough, people will stare at you like you just killed their firstborn. Also, masks everywhere, inside, outside, everywhere. Eating outside is generally seen as impolite, sometimes illegal. Like, you're not allowed to drink out on the sidewalks, like that's illegal. Will I be so hungry that I stop over on the side of the street and eat a piece of bread? Yes. Not gotten in trouble for it yet. I think finally the biggest one, emotionally, gender roles here. A little behind, as a woman. I noticed things, just like dressing more conservatively, and if you don't, you get stares. They have a weird thing against hair dye. If you're unnaturally blonde, you're seen as like a criminal, stuff like that. But like, if you do these things as a woman, like, it's even worse. Being a housewife is very normal, so much so that, like, you are genuinely penalized if you are living in the same household with, like, your husband and both of you work. Like, you have to pay more taxes. But if you're a housewife, you don't have to do that. I don't know. Being a woman is seen here as, like, you are the mother of our children, you are cooking all of the meals, you are cleaning the house every single day. It's just very different. They'll get there. They are getting there. I think I've rambled enough. Those are some of the most interesting differences to me. There are thousands of more. I just didn't have enough footage to make a vlog this week, so I was like, I'm just gonna talk at the camera. I just thought it'd be interesting to give people some culture shock from the computer screen. Because you make mistakes, because people don't tell you these things, and you have to learn the hard way. So anyways, it's my host family's joint birthday party tonight. I'm gonna go celebrate that now. Very exciting! I will see you next week with a vlog, most definitely. Hopefully. Bye!